Biohazard Story.
At long last, Resident Evil fans will finally have a chance to witness the Keeper's journey at the Arklay Spencer estate, including how he coped with the stress of his job as his cognitive ability drifted into the realm of the undead in our fan film, The Keeper's Diary, a Biohazard Story, inspired by The Keeper's Diary. I want to give longtime fans what they've been wanting for the last 20 plus years now by creating a faithful, fan-inspired adaptation that they deserve, while at the same time welcoming new fans by giving them the thrills and suspense that they seek in a Resident Evil inspired story. I look forward to capturing the same atmosphere and delivering the same tone featured within the original game and its 2002 remake. Due to copyright reasons, it can only be inspired by Resident Evil, so we can't call it by that name. But we are aiming for something that feels just like what fans of the game always wanted to see as a movie. Hi, I'm Andrew, writer, director, and producer of The Keeper's Diary, a Biohazard Story.
And I'm Charlie Kraslovsky. You may know me as the actor who played Chris Redfield in the live-action cut sequences from the original Resident Evil, released on the PlayStation in 1996.
Our project is a totally independent short fan film inspired by the document found within the original and remake of the first Resident Evil. In our film, Charlie will be playing the doomed Umbrella researcher. What's unique about this crowdfunding campaign, more so than most others out there, is that we've already filmed a teaser trailer, and we've secured several original actors and voice actors featured throughout the video game series. Notably, two of the founding members of the original Resident Evil game, Charlie Kraslovsky, who has agreed to play the lead role of the Keeper, and Ward Sexton, who voiced the title call in the original game.
Well, I usually never show my face on any media anywhere, but I like what's happening here, so here I am. I'm Ward Sexton. I've been the title voice for the Biohazard/Resident Evil franchise since the beginning. I also introduced the cast. I used to live in Tokyo, and I've been a professional voiceover for over, a very long time. When Biohazard was first developed, Kobayashi-san of Capcom asked me to do the job. I was pretty much known as the Hollywood movie trailer guy back then. Tell the truth, when I went in to record, they wanted me to do, for both Biohazard and Resident Evil, versions 0 through 10. And, for some odd reason, they wanted me to yell and growl at the same time. Almost lost my pipes that day. By the way, I'm also the voice on the recently dropped Resident Evil Biohazard Death Island. I'm really excited to be part of this project, and you're going to hear me doing the title call for The Keeper's Diary, a Biohazard Story. Check it out. See you soon. Thank you. Bye.
We really want to show fans the horrific nature of the Keeper's story, the fear, terror, and uncertainty that this character went through, what this story has to offer, and shed truth on what Resident Evil is really all about through a live-action medium.
It has been a long time since I've been part of the series, but now I'm returning in an unofficial capacity, playing the Keeper in this fan film. Lately, people have been asking me, why are you playing the Keeper? You're Chris Redfield. Well, this is the first time anyone has approached me outside of the Raccoon Stars blog in over 25 years, let alone to be part of something like this. Andrew approached me with a fantastic concept, and it kept evolving from there, giving me an amazing opportunity to briefly touch upon beloved subjects once more. And now, with your help, I get to do it again, on a much bigger scale. Chris Redfield is, and always will be, very near and dear to me, and he will be seen again in an unofficial, fan-inspired adaptation in the near future. I always admire new challenges, and I've always wanted to return to the series. I can't wait to jump into this character from being a normal human being all the way to the transformation he goes through, and then ultimately to his downfall. I think it's fascinating character development wrapped into a truly horrific story, and I look forward to giving the fans what they've been dreaming of for the last 25 years.
With this, we want to give you a fully immersive and professional experience by delivering a top-notch cinematic Hollywood-style production, all available to you for free on the Residents of Evil's YouTube channel.
Hey guys, JJ here from the Residents of Evil, the largest dedicated Resident Evil fan channel on YouTube with over 400,000 subscribers. I've had the pleasure of working with Andrew for over a year now. In that time, Andrew reunited 3 of the original cast members from the live-action cut sequences featured in the very first Resident Evil video game released on the PlayStation in 1996, in 5 videos, a react video, a long overdue interview, an unofficial live-action spiritual sequel to the game lore, a teaser for The Keeper's Diary, a Biohazard story featuring Charlie Krevzlowski, and exclusive behind-the-scenes coverage of the events of each video. Andrew also gave us an inside look and review of a fully functioning Samurai Edge Beretta M92 featuring Charlie Krevzlowski. He has also joined us in several streams and interviewed the legendary Pablo Kuntz. There is a great deal that Andrew does behind the scenes for The Row, and after all this, I can safely say that he creates content for fans by fans. He remains faithful to the source material and takes production seriously. I trust him and his team, and I can't wait to see what they do. With your support, we can make this dream a reality. Thank you.
What is up, guys? Andy here from Biohazard Declassified, and I'm a producer here at The Keeper's Diary, a Biohazard story. Now listen, I've been creating Resident Evil content for many years, and I feel now is the time for us content creators to throw our hat into the ring in creating a faithful adaptation of our favourite game series. Now we have assembled the best talent in the best roles, from award-winning filmmakers, iconic characters from the past, and key content creators who are just as passionate about Resident Evil as I am. Now The Keeper's Diary is one of the most iconic files inside of Resident Evil, and it serves as a core memory for many of us lifelong fans. And we're proud to do it justice in our rendition of The Keeper's Diary as a short film. Now Andrew Sorlow has a demonstrated history of producing excellent content for the YouTube channel Residents of Evil. If anyone can pull this project off, it's us. Now we have a wealth of benefits for donating to our cause inside of the perks section, so if you want to help us bring this extremely ambitious project to life, we'd really appreciate it. Help us enter the survival horror with The Keeper's Diary, a Biohazard story.
Hey guys, it's Nuji from Resident Evil Challenger here, the longest running Resident Evil channel on YouTube, and I'm very excited to announce this brand new collaboration with Residents of Evil. Resident Evil Challenger started over 18 years ago with this little camera, and since then I've moved on to become an award-winning cinematographer. So I'm sure, as you can imagine, I'm over the moon to be bringing my two biggest passions in life, filmmaking and the best gaming series in the world. So yeah, let's do this. This is going to be an awesome project to be a part of.
I've been a video producer and filmmaker for about 10 years now. I've always been influenced by Mikami's Resident Evil, and it's reflected in my past works in some way, shape, or form. I think now is the perfect time to start a Resident Evil inspired project, which is something I've been most passionate about for as long as I can remember. Growing up, I was always a fan of classic horror films like Kubrick's The Shining, Carpenter's The Thing, Hitchcock's Psycho, Romero's Night of the Living Dead, and Raimi's The Evil Dead, all of which have elements of each scattered throughout Mikami's Resident Evil games. I feel as if a story like this deserves this sort of respect, which is why I am going to implement the knowledge that I've learned as a filmmaker from these cinematic masterpieces created by some of history's master filmmakers into this fan film. This is something I personally feel has fallen way short based on what we've received via live action mediums over the last 20 plus years. As of now, I have been personally financing everything from the teaser trailer to most of the promotional material that followed. But this isn't quite enough for a production of this magnitude, which is where you come in. Look, I know times are tough right now, but this is the perfect opportunity to finally be able to witness a faithful fan-inspired live-action adaptation inspired by the events of one of your favorite games. By pledging a donation, not only will you be getting one of our perks listed, but you will also be assisting and providing us with the resources we need in the most crucial parts of production. You will be helping by providing us with the materials that we need to deliver the best product possible. We need the most help in financing both our visual and practical effects, as well as our production design efforts, as constructing, furnishing, and dressing sets can be very expensive. If you're able to help, you will receive all kinds of rewards. To stay up to date on our project, please follow our socials via Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. There may still be crew positions available, so if you're interested, please follow us on our social media pages to find out more. I would just like to reiterate that this project is not to be confused with Sean Liebert's independent fan web series, The Keeper, which is being produced by the Residents of Evil YouTube channel. Our project, The Keeper's Diary, a Biohazard story, is a totally separate independent fan project that will be featured on the Residents of Evil and is totally unrelated to and unaffiliated with The Keeper. The Keeper's Diary, a Biohazard story is not a pitch, nor is it a concept. We are not affiliated with any corporate entertainment entities, nor are we seeking to approach them. We are independent filmmakers, simply making a short independent fan-inspired story, without any outside affiliation. Once completed, The Keeper's Diary, a Biohazard story, will be released on the Residents of Evil YouTube channel, free of charge.
Hey everybody, that's it for the video. We appreciate all of your support and look forward to delivering what you've been asking for what, the last 20 years? If you have any questions or concerns, or if you want to help with production in any way, please email us at keepersdiary2236@gmail.com. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon.
May 19th, 1998. Fever gone, but itchy. Today, hungry. And eat doggy food. May 20th, 1998. Itchy Scott came. Ugly face, so killed him.